Welcome back to my channel. Hey girls, hey. Hey boys, hey. We are going to do chapter 22 of Letters from Christopher. And this is the evidence. And this is a short chapter, so we will be able to get it covered pretty quickly. And I am almost finished with the book. I'm super excited. Don't forget, I'm doing that giveaway at 500 subs. We are at like 480 or something like that right now. And then when I hit 1,000, I'll get that live button and I'll be able to do my other giveaway. But let's jump right into chapter 22, Letters from Christopher. Mama Beauty's here, straight from North Carolina. The authorities were putting the case together, and they did several searches of Chris's home, 3 to be exact. And they actually incorporated the help of the dogs, and they did those canine searches during the 3 searches. And the Frederick Police Department were involved. And according to the Frederick Police, that Chris had been living and accessing the home prior to and after the disappearance. And so that was the first mistake in the investigation. It should have been sealed off and Chris shouldn't have had access to it. But then again, it was just a well-being check that changed to a statewide well-being check, and then it changed to a missing persons. So that's probably why that ended up going down the way that it did. This chapter does talk about the house being 2-story. It was a single family home, and that it did have 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. It had an office space and an unfinished basement and a 3-car garage. In the upstairs portion of the home, it consists of 3 bedrooms, a playroom, a laundry room, and then that central living room where they found Shanann's phone and her Apple Watch was sitting, and that the house looked as new, and that there were no visible signs of damage anywhere in the home, and that it was very clean and organized. When they did the walkthrough of the home during these searches, they did note that there was no signs of forced entry at all, either through any of the entryways, not the basement, not the first floor windows. None of the doors appeared to be forced or damaged, and a lot of photos were taken of the scene. And while assisting during the search of the home, the police officer did observe in the kitchen trash those bed sheets and pillowcases. And so the bedding was buried beneath a lot of other trash, but they did observe the stains on them. But later on, the coroner did report that that was makeup. And then the items that were collected from Survey 319 were the 2 black plastic bags that had the red drawstrings and the gray and white sheet, of course, that he used to wrap up Shanann, that he just frivolously threw away like it would never be seen, and the rake head and the rake handle, and the suspected hair from the east tank. And then the evidence collected from Shanann, I'm not really going to get into that, but I do want to note that that black bra was here. And I just don't understand how she would still have her bra on if she was getting into the bed to go to sleep. And, yes, if her bottom pants were on, I could understand why she would still have her bra on. She was exhausted and she just crawled in the bed and passed out the way she was. But for her to take the time to remove her pants to get comfortable, and it makes me think that she never got in that bed because she was still wearing her bra. You guys know I have never gotten into my bed with my bra on. It is the first thing to go when I'm about to crawl in my bed. And I, too, like Shanann, if this is how it really went down, I sleep with my bottoms off. I have to be comfortable and move my legs around. I can't have like material wrapped around my legs. So, but I've never slept in my underwear and left my bra on. I just have never done that. But we're all different, and I'm speculating, remember. But it just was an interesting fact for me. And that the items that were not taken by the CBI were taken back to the Frederick Police Department to be put back into evidence. And on August 15th at 8:59 p.m., the police department secured the doors, the hatch, the hood, and the fuel door of Shanann's white Lexus SUV. The car was an interest in an active investigation, and so they asked to have that vehicle impounded, and they had it towed by their local people that they use, and they had it stored inside a secure indoor facility. And so the police officer followed the tow truck to that facility, and the vehicle was sealed with the yellow evidence tape. And then the officer was notified that the truck Chris drove, his work truck, was another vehicle connected. And so it was being brought in. And the officer remained at the storage facility until everything was closed and locked up. So that is chapter 22. I'm going to let that upload really fast, and I will be back to do chapter 23, which is kind of long, but is not as long as chapter 24. But we are getting there, you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.